fellow collectors, and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the DX Giffard Rex Vistamp from Kamen Rider Revice. And this is the Vistamp that gives Revi and Vice their final forms. You can see up here in the upper left of the packaging, it is shaped like a large T-Rex head and does split apart into two separate Vistamps, one for each. If we spin around to the side, you can get a little bit closer look at the two individual Vistamps. And then over here on this side, you can see them being used in the Revice driver and a little bit better look at the forms there. Not really much going on the bottom, but if we take a look at the top of the box and the back, you can see it being used with the Revice driver. And of course, we'll take a look at all that. 6 watch batteries are included, 3 for each Vistamp. So pretty standard packaging, but very colorful, very fun. Going to go ahead and get all this stuff out of the box, and we'll take a closer look. So here are our two Vistamps out of the packaging here. We have the one for Revi, which is kind of the top section of the T-Rex head. And then we have the one for Vice, which is kind of the lower jaw of the T-Rex head. But I really love the color scheme for these. You can see we have a lot of translucent plastic. Really nice kind of metallic teal paint, which I really like. We have the button over here on the side instead of on the top. Over here we have some translucent dark blue, kind of a bluish purple plastic. You can see the 3 watch batteries in there. Got your little QR code. You have the stamper here on the bottom with the metal for the magnet in the driver. And then over here we have the Vice one, like I said, kind of the lower jaw section. Also has the same translucent plastic back here so you can see the batteries. His button is right here as well, and he does have the stamper here on the bottom. So if we go ahead and hit the button on this first one, you can see the LED section here, and it's kind of made to look like DNA. I think that's really cool. Now the cool thing about these is if you hold the button down, you get a couple of phrases for each character. Alright, so I think it's about 4 phrases for each, so let's take a look at the Vice side now. And I think it's neat that they even say Giffard Rex a little bit differently, which is really fun. And of course you can hook them together, so there's these 2 little channels here, one in the front and one in the back, and they slot on right here and here, so you just kind of put these like this, and they'll just kind of clip together, so then you have your complete T-Rex head, which I think is kind of fun. Now there's no release or anything, you just go ahead and pull them back apart. And you do have this little hinge here, this part does flip up, and that's for when you connect these together. They don't really do much outside of the driver. That's basically how you trigger the remix for these. Instead of kind of, pulling it to the side once and then hitting the button, you pull it to the side and then you connect them together to set off the remix form. So let's go ahead, let's bring in the Revice driver. Alright, so we'll start with the Revice side. So you get some really nice fanfare music there. Alright, so for the remix, you have to flip this open, you flip it over, then while it's kind of waiting, you're going to connect this one, and then while it's connected, you have to hit the stamp on the bottom. So I'll show you how this goes. And now for the Vice side. So this would be where I show you how they work with the two-side driver, but unfortunately neither of them actually fit because of this little notch right here. You can almost get it in here, but then it stops about there. And then obviously the Vice one just doesn't fit at all because of the jaw piece that it has hanging out. So that only gets about that far down. But I can show it off in the Libera driver. So unfortunately you can't get the stamping finish because if I go to flip this up, this button will not do anything. I even tried opening this up and connecting them and it still doesn't do anything. So unfortunately you can't get the stamping finish with these two. You also can't get the Lovekov sounds. And we can use them with the Demons driver. So we just get that multicolored sphere we get for most of the power-up items. last but certainly not least, we have the All-Around Buster 50. I actually really like the way that this one looks when it's connected to the top. Just because I feel like the teeth and everything just kind of line up with the curve. I just think that looks really cool. I think this is a really cool set. I like that it's 2 Vistamps in one. I like that you can hook them together and it makes a little T-Rex head. I love the color scheme. I love the sound effects. I think it's really cool that they put a couple of phrases for each character in their respective Vistamps. So I don't really have anything bad to say about this one. I really like it a lot. Definitely recommend checking it out. It came out around a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks at this point. Should be pretty easy to find. It's a normal retail release. I got mine from Hobby Link Japan, but I'm sure you can find it on Amazon Japan or wherever else you buy Japanese toys. So like I said, definitely recommend picking this one up. I think it's a lot of fun. I also really like their final forms. I think they look really, really cool. Just a really great color scheme. I think it really works. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.